You remember that some time ago we heard the Lord speak to us and tell us it wasn't just enough for us to come to our church building, hear more sermons, and sing more worship tunes. God was speaking to us and He's telling us to go. That's the commandment of Jesus. And then we heard more clearly, specifically where He wanted us to go, and He told us to go to Amhurst. And here we are in the Amhurst community, and this is exactly the place that we're going to plant a church called Harvest at Amhurst. I've got the feeling that the closer we get to this date of planting this congregation beginning July the 12th, that we are not just coming to give something to them. They've got a whole lot to give to us. We just got back from Mayor Whitley's office, and he gave us a few words of caution and a few words of instruction and a few words of encouragement as we as a congregation come to this community and begin something that basically no other congregation like us has ever tried to do. Let's go to Mayor Whitley and hear what he had to say as he encourages us to come and plant Harvest at Amhurst.
I do remember when you came to me some time ago and you asked what could you do in a community that your church could do to possibly help. And we thought about it for a while. You and I both thought about it. And basically it came down to the possibility of helping in the Amherst area, because there is a tremendous need over there. Now, what you can get accomplished remains to be seen, because it is certainly a big order. The people over there need help in many different areas, and hopefully your church can deliver what is needed. They have many, many problems. Most of the young people there, particularly the young boys and men, a good number of them are felons. And this prohibits them from getting a job. And I don't know what we do about those young people, young men over there that are in that kind of shape. But that exists in many, many cases. The last time I went over there, I visited 17 people. And out of the 17 people that I visited, only 2 of them had jobs. People over there in general are desperate in that they don't have jobs, and most of them have some kind of subsistence from government to afford them to even be there. So that gives you somewhat of an idea. It's enjoyable to me to go in there and talk to these people, because they do have problems, and some of them are in the depth of despair because of their problems, because they don't see any way out. There are a lot of good people over there who don't find themselves in trouble or do things outside of the law. There's a tremendous number of people in that category also, but it's those who are not in that category that create the real problem. If you wish to tackle that problem, which I'm glad you are in the process of tackling the problems that exist, I hope you will not give up on it. I hope you and your church community will continue to stick with it, and until such time you see results from it, and keep the ball rolling.
You can tell from listening to Mayor Whitley, we've got our work cut out for us, but here's what I think. I think God has done such a work in all of us at Harvest. He's given us people like you that's going to make a difference, and you're just willing to do exactly what Jesus told us to do when He told us to go. And I'm looking forward for us coming to this community on July the 12th as we come together to launch Harvest at Amhurst. On the property I'm on right now, it doesn't look very much like Amhurst right where I'm standing, but on the other side of those trees is Amherst Avenue. And on the other side, to my right and to your left, is Bell Avenue. And right here is a perfect location, if we could pull it off, to plant Harvest at Amhurst. We're praying that God would give us a facility, a place where we can have a Sunday presence here every week. So I want you to pray with me, if it's the Lord's will, that this property would actually become a place where we eventually could put a facility, the house, Harvest at Amhurst, to pull off what God's told us to do. Thanks so much, and I'm looking at having you on July the 12th at 6 o'clock as we launch a new endeavor and obey the Lord Jesus to go. Harvest at Amhurst.